Mahima Creations
proudly present Premier Evening Drive Time Show. Bam bam.
Yes, you heard it right.
Bam bam. Every
Monday,
Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Thursday,
Friday. Let's beat the traffic.
Bam bam.
Pam pam pa ba pa pam pa ba pam pa ba pam pa 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 ba pa ba pam pa pam pa ba pam. नमस्कार, नमस्ते, नमस्कारा, वनक्कम, खुशामदीद, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, सत श्री अकाल, मी कंदर की वंदनमो, जय स्वामी नारायण, जय श्री कृष्णा, जय जनेन्द्र, एंड ऑफ कोर्स हमारे सारे इस्माइली भाई बंधु लोग बोलेंगे या अली मदद एंड मौला अली मदद बरजन। हम आ गए हैं आपके प्यारे महिमा के द्वारा। मैं फालतू बाबा एंड फालतू थोड़ी देर में हमारे साथ शामिल हो जाएंगी मुरजन, क्योंकि आज तो उसको आना ही पड़ेगा, बिकॉज टॉकिंग अबाउट समथिंग वेरी स्पेशल टुडे मुरजन। टुडे इज द birthday of one of the very handsome, I should say, and also I should say a true legend of Indian cinema. And ये legend जो है 1920 में उनका 1922 was birthday, right? So you can imagine 1922 matlab pretty much was the time, around the time when Indian cinema was coming into place. 1913 is when we started off actually Indian cinema. तो तब से उनका जो है impact into Indian cinema has been there. So 1920 से 22 में उनका जन्म हुआ था, लेकिन all the way I think his first debut came in 1944 if I'm mistaken. And ये तब से हमारे industry को influence किए हैं. And I think every generation of our heroes ever since that time after him have actually borrowed something or learned something from him for sure. ये कौन है मैं suspense में रखने वाला नहीं हूँ, but Banujan, he is 98 years old right now, so wishing him a very very happy birthday and a healthy happy birthday Banujan. We're talking about Yusuf Khan Saab, who we all endearingly call him as Dileep Saab in the industry. It's his birthday today, and I've come to socha कि why don't we just talk about him today, because he has given us some wonderful movies, and we'll talk a little bit about him also and what we see in him and what we have seen other people who have come out and also talked about the fact that how their life and career has been inspired by Dileep Saab. उसके बाद और जाके देखेंगे आप लोगों को, but what about listening to a nice beautiful song from the movie Madhumati? उनका ही फिल्म था, which was a super duper hit. उस जमाने में उनका जो भी फिल्म आ रहा था सभी super hit होते थे actually. Faltu Rani, did you know about that? Hi Faltu, welcome to the studio. How are we doing?
Very good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome, Faltu Rani. Thank you so much for asking. So are we ready with? Should I go with the song, Faltu Rani?
Yes.
Yes, it's already started raining outside Banujan, so you gotta enjoy कीजिएगा. कुछ ऐसे ही अनमोल लग भी पेश करेंगे आप लोग Banujan, and after this hour also comes अनमोल लग भी. लेकिन अभी के लिए दिलीप साहब को याद करते हैं इस गाने के साथ, which is सुहाना सफर और ये मौसम हंसी. मुकेश साहब की आवाज है Banujan, सलील चौधरी कॉम्पोजिशन.
ये कौन हंसता है फूलों में छुप कर, बाहर बेचैन है किसकी धुन पर. ये कौन हंसता है फूलों में छुप कर, बाहर बेचैन है किसकी धुन पर. कहीं गुनगुन कहीं रुनझुन के जैसे नाचे जमीन, सुहाना सफर और ये मौसम हंसी. हमें डर है हम खो न जाए कहीं, सुहाना सफर और मौसम हंसी. ये गोरी नदियों का चलना उछल कर, तो जैसे अल्हड़ चले पीछे मिलकर. ये गोरी नदियों का चलना उछल कर, तो जैसे अल्हड़ चले पीछे मिलकर. प्यारे प्यारे ये नजारे निखार है हर कहीं, सुहाना सफर और ये मौसम हंसी. सुहाना सफर और ये मौसम हंसी. हमें डर है हम खो न जाए कहीं, सुहाना सफर और ये मौसम हंसी. आसमां झुक रहा है जमीन पर, वो आसमां झुक रहा है जमीन पर, ये मिलन हमने देखा यहीं पर, वो आसमां झुक रहा है जमीन पर, ये मिलन हमने देखा यहीं पर, मेरी दुनिया मेरे सपने मिलेंगे शायद ही, सुहाना सफर और ये मौसम हसी, सुहाना सफर और ये मौसम हसी, हमें डर है हम तो न जाए कहीं.
हो and of course Bajaj, I'll tell you what, इनका जो life story है, if you want to know about Dilip Kumar Saab, I would say जाके गूगल मारो यार, go to Wikipedia, look about him, पूरा life history उनका आएगा. And also I think there's also an autobiography or a biography about him also, right?
About Dilip Kumar
Yeah,
Saab,
a
yes.
book came out of his also, by the way.
Right.
And मैं कहना चाहता था कि actually आज हम लोग जो भी शो करने वाले हैं, we're going to talk about him. We celebrate him through the songs which you know of him, right? And काफी सारे फिल्में हैं. Why I want to start this particular song is because this song was the first song I was introduced to knowing this person called Dilip Kumar, as in depth.
Yeah.
Well, we knew Dilip Kumar Saab because of some of the movies he did in '84 and all, right? That's all this, but never knew of him as the handsome, good-looking Dilip Kumar of the times.
The
right?
Yusuf Khan Saab.
Yusuf Khan Saab, right?
Yeah.
And it's very interesting, Father. Do you want to know trivia about how the name Yusuf Khan changed to Dilip Kumar and everything?
Why?
It's very interesting. In fact, they see, film industry we've always talked about, right? Nepotism, whatever Kangana talks about, right? They can't help it. It actually starts from there because Yusuf Khan Saab's is from a place in Peshawar. Before pre-independence, right? So his dad, Yusuf Khan Saab's dad, I think his name was Agaji and Raj Kapoor's grandfather. That's Prithviraj Kapoor's dad were Jigri dosts from that time.
His dad was Agha. What? No,
Agha ji.
Lala Ghulam Sarwar Ali Khan.
They used to call him Agaji, man. That's a famous. Whatever, I don't know. Faltu, I might be wrong. Wherever my sources are could be wrong also. But the point is, they were very good friends with the Kapoor family.
Right.
And I'm talking about the Kapoor family as in not this Kapoor, as in Raj Kapoor. Raj Kapoor के ऊपर पृथ्वीराज कपूर जितना उनके डैडी, उनके डैडी और दिलीप कुमार साहब के डैडी दोनों बहुत अच्छे दोस्त थे.
इनफैक्ट राज कपूर और दिलीप कुमार भी बहुत अच्छे दोस्त थे.
Oh, they're childhood friends.
Childhood friends, yeah. They
That's
went
true.
to school together. बान स्कूल गए जाते थे वो लोग देवलाली नासिक में.
See, if you remember, in 1950s, there was a time when the three people were very prominent in the industry.
Yeah.
One was Dilip Kumar Saab, 1940 से आए थे, Devanand and Raj Kapoor.
Right.
Right? And if you look at it, Dilip Kumar Saab was a person who came in and stayed in a certain kind of a format of his thing, right? Because what happened was originality, in other words. Raj Kapoor Saab, if you look at it, he tried to modulate his character alongside the Chaplin thing, right? And then Devanand I wouldn't say, he was trying to be the Gregory Peck or the, what's the other guy who was a good-looking guy? Whatever, Gregory Peck of the Indian cinema.
Right.
Right, that time. But Dilip Kumar had carved a niche for himself already.
Yeah.
Right, 40s में आए थे, 1944 में आए थे. And the best part is, did you know that also one more trivia about the whole thing is, I was talking with name, right? He was Yusuf Khan only all the while. The point was, when there was a time in 1940s where the industry was trying to rename people.
Oh, really?
Right?
Why?
Yeah, they were doing that for many people, I believe. So what happened was, his dad, Dilip Kumar Saab's dad, or the name which you talked about, he was dead against the Indian cinema. So the moment he realized that Prithviraj Kapoor is doing movies.
Prithviraj Kapoor or Raj Kapoor?
Hey, Prithviraj Kapoor was getting into movies, right? So what happened was, Dilip Kumar's dad went and wrote a complaint letter to Prithviraj Kapoor's dad. Saying, what is this? We are all from this kind of khandan. We can't ask them to go become actors and all.
Really?
Yeah. But
So-
turn of events, what happened? Dilip Kumar Saab got offered to act in the movie in 44.
Wow.
Yes, and guess who convinced him that, don't worry, it's okay and all stuff. Prithviraj Kapoor goes back to his dad and tells him, hey, don't worry, they also have changed his name to things so it will not affect the khandan. So the name,
Where
name
are you getting this info, Altu?
is all from the internet, Faltwani.
Oh,
Just Google and
God.
find out. Well, actually, there's a very nice.
Because based on what sources that I have, right, Altu?
Yeah.
I wish Mahima ji was there to validate all this, but these are
How would she
supposedly-
validate what happened in 1950s, Faltwani?
I don't know. Somehow she would know all the contacts and stuff like that, how to go. But based on the fact, actually, one of the things is that Dilip Kumar ran away from home.
Wait,
he had an argument with his dad.
Yes,
and
because
then he ran
dad
away.
didn't want him to act in movies. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
When he was a
did-
teenager.
Arey Baba, 1922 he was born. His movie was when 1940 when he started the movie.
Yeah.
So what? He was less than 20 years of age, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because of the fact that he already,
नहीं उससे पहले वो मालूम है क्या किया दिलीप कुमार साहब ने
अच्छा
he
तो-
ran away
हाँ.
it seems and he became a sandwich stall owner.
Arey wow.
He met this Parsi cafe owner, and that Parsi cafe owner introduced him because he said he doesn't want to go back to his dad in Nashik, and then it seems he introduced him to an Anglo-Indian couple. And over there, he got a job based on the merit that he didn't talk anything about his family because he could speak English.
Yeah.
And he could write English really well. They gave him an opportunity to open a sandwich stall in that canteen till the
Wow.
duration of the contract that those Anglo-Indian couple had.
Wonderful.
Because we're still talking pre-independence era, na?
Yeah.
And then he ended up saving almost 5,000 rupees, it seems.
5,000 rupees, a lot of money, Badujan.
Yes, at that time.
Lot
and
of money.
Which is when he went back home. And uske baad, he wanted to assist his father in the, family finances and all that. And somebody called Dr. Masani took him to Bombay Talkies in Malad and in turn led him to meet this lady called Devika Rani.
So all the information Faltwani is giving you is available on internet. Go and Google it. We're not
Yes.
talking about that right now. The point I'm making here is his dad was called Agaji by friends, and dad's friend was Basveshwar Nath Kapoor, who was actually the grandfather of Raj Kapoor.
Basaveshwar Nath Kapoor. I've
Yes.
never heard of this. Wow. Okay.
Basheshwar Nath Kapoor was the name of the grandfather of Raj Kapoor. So now what happened, Madhujan, is when I said that you can actually Google it. You can check on Faltwani's face with the camera. It has changed.
Huh?
So you want to share more about the information that you got?
So please tell me how he became Dilip Kumar.
He became Dilip Kumar for the movie. The movie changed. They changed his name from Yusuf Khan to Dilip Kumar. So they were given 3 options. He was given 3 options. 2 options actually. One was Basudev and the one was Dilip Kumar. And he became Dilip Kumar.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then he did his first movie.
And then the movie came out. It became a hit.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And then there was a movie called Jugnu. He came in 1947.
Jugnu is Dilip Kumar.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking a different movie. Okay.
And supposedly Basheshwar Nath Kapoor took the printout of the newspaper clipping with his photograph and his name is Dilip Kumar and went to Agaji, that is Dilip Kumar's dad, and told him, hey, don't worry, his name is changed, so nothing will happen to your Khandan.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then?
That's it. I don't want to say any more. I want to listen to songs. Faltwani is like totally getting angry with me right now. Anyway, Bhajan, now I will draw from saying all these things. But Faltwani, there are many good songs of Dilip Kumar. What comes to mind when you think of Dilip Kumar ji?
There's beautiful. Madhumati is a beautiful movie that he acted in.
We
I
even
don't
played
know
a
when
song
that
just
came.
now for the thing. Yes, 1958 it came out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything from his first few movies, he acted with this Devika Rani lady, right? Did he act with her in the movie Jwar Bhata?
Wow, Jwar Bhata. I don't know any
That
song.
was a movie that he starred opposite somebody called Noor Jahan, the
Wow.
actress called Noor Jahan, and then he made very successful movies called Mela and Shaheed and all that stuff. It seems. Did he ever act with Nargis?
I have. Yeah,
Or
he
was it
did.
only-
He did. In 80s, he acted in Nargis, right?
Oh, in the 80s, but I'm talking about at that time.
Oh, really?
He apparently acted in this movie with Raj Kapoor and Nargis. It's a movie called Andaz that he did in 1949. And after that, he started seeing real success, movies like Jogan, Halchal, Babul, Deedar, Naya Daur, Devdas, Daag.
Many
all these
things,
movies.
many
many. And there was no looking back. I mean, even today, he is the icon of Indian cinema who has, inspired actors like Even today, what's his name? Amitabh Bachchan Saab and Shah Rukh Khan. All these people say that Dilip Kumar is their inspiration they even copy some of his moves. And the way he talks and the way he delivers dialogues and all that stuff. So I used to see a little bit of similarity in the way even Manoj Kumar used to act.
I'm sure Dharmendra himself, right? He left. We had done a show, Dharmendra and Anmol a few weeks ago, Fadwani. And his icon, his thing was Dilip Kumar Saab. Dilip Saab. And Dharmendra actually has shared that in an interview also about the fact that his icon was Dilip Kumar, and that's what he wanted to. He used some of his moves and everything.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know one thing, Valdwani? Something which you would not have known probably, people Google did not know about it. He was very famous for doing roles which actually had pathos, like, sad roles.
Yeah.
It also came to the point that it impacted his mental well-being as well. He supposedly went through depression multiple times. And he was asked by a doctor to stop doing these kind of roles because he supposedly was one of the first people in the entire film industry, even before Marlon Brando, right? The guy who's supposedly the person who came up with the method acting. Even before Russian cinema actually named that thing as method acting, he used to actually do the method acting. He used to immerse himself in the role totally. That's how he actually was impacted so much because of all this. Like Jawab Bhati was a very sad movie. Madhumati was a sad movie. All those things. So he was asked to actually not do any more sad movies. That is when he started doing comical movies.
Oh.
So if you remember the movie what's the movie? The double acting movie, one of the first double acting movies, Fatwani. I keep forgetting the thing. It's called Ram or Sham.
Ram or Sham. Oh, that's him.
Yeah, that's him. Ram or Sham. So he's a person, and that's a comical movie, and he excelled in that also, by the way. Now, Dilip Saab, I'll tell you one beautiful song which I want to play right now. Again, it's opposite Vaijayanti Mala, who was pretty much his a very successful actress in that time also. 50s, 60s, man. Vaijayanti Mala also shined big time. So one beautiful song which Fadwani Rafi likes from the movie Leader. How about that, Fadwani?
Yeah, sure, of course. It's a beautiful song. Yesterday, our bandhus requested the song also, right?
Oh, really?
दीपक पांड्या जी ने कहा कि ये गाना वो अपने बीवी को डेडिकेट करना चाहते हैं.
इसलिए रखा था मैं इसको.
हाँ, तो सुनिएगा मतलब one of our favorite songs of Dilip Kumar Saab and the gorgeous Vaijayanti Mala. Of course, a dashing Dilip Kumar Saab, you got to say. From the movie Leader.
क्या तारीफ करूं कुछ कहते हुए भी डरता हूं कहीं भूल से तू न समझ बैठे कि मैं तुझसे मोहब्बत करता हूँ तेरे हुस्न की क्या तारीफ करूं तेरे हुस्न की क्या तारीफ करूं कुछ कहते हुए भी डरता हूँ कहीं भूल से तू न समझ बैठे कि मैं तुझसे मोहब्बत करता हूँ मेरे दिल में कसक सी होती है मेरे दिल में कसक सी होती है तेरी राह से जब मैं गुजरती हूँ इस बात से ये न समझ लेना कि मैं तुझसे मोहब्बत करती हूँ तेरी बात में गीतों की सरगम तेरी चाल में पायल की छम छम तेरी बात में गीतों की सरगम तेरी चाल में पायल की छम छम कोई देख ले तुझको एक नजर कोई देख ले तुझको एक नजर मर जाए तेरी आँखों की कसम मैं भी हूँ अजब एक एक दीवाना मरता हूँ न आहें भरता हूँ कहीं भूल से तू न समझ बैठे कि मैं तुझसे मोहब्बत करता हूँ
जब तू आता है जी धक से मेरा हो जाता है मेरे सामने जब तू आता है जी धक से मेरा हो जाता है लेती है तमन्ना अंगड़ाई लेती है तमन्ना अंगड़ाई दिन जाने कहाँ खो जाता महसूस होता है मुझको जैसे मैं तेरा दम भरती हूँ इस बात से ये न समझ लेना कि मैं तुझसे मोहब्बत करती हूँ
तेरे हुस्न की क्या तारीफ करूँ कुछ कहते हुए
And of course, Bachchan, that was Dilip Kumar Saab's beautiful song from the movie, romancing, of course, Vaijayantimala, correct? And you know what? He also got married to a very beautiful actress.
Acha.
Kya acha?
Well, it wasn't. You know, the thing is, he was linked with some of the most beautiful actresses, right?
Ah.
He was also in love with what's her name, Madhubala,
Nice.
right? There was talk that he was in love with Madhubala, and then he also almost was in love with. I mean, I think he and Vaijayantimala had an affair, and then after all of that, he had heartbreak throughout. Apparently, I don't know what it was, and then it became.
He finally got married to Sarah Banu,
who was several years his junior.
Half his age.
What was she half his age?
Yeah, wasn't she like 21 when she got married?
I don't know, but what? She was 20 years younger than him or something.
Something
No,
like that.
20, 30 years younger.
I don't know, Bachchan. Anyway, if you want to get facts about that, go to Google. But anyway, right now, Bachchan, we're actually playing some nice, beautiful songs of his. एक तो आपने सुना कि उनका अकेले में एक beautiful गाना, which actually with nature, right?
Yeah.
And then a romantic song. But how about we play? I'm just trying to show how versatile his thing is. That he actually was beautiful in any role he took. Is what people have been saying. I haven't seen much of his movies, so I'm being honest about that. I have seen him in all the serious roles only, nothing in a comical role. But the movie called Gopi, which came in 70s, Faltwani. There's a very nice, what should I say, it's a bhajan. How about listen to a nice bhajan right now?
Okay.
Right? It's from the movie called Gopi. It's a beautiful song. It goes like this. Sukh ke sab saathi, dukh mein na koi. Rafi Saab ka आवाज है, you can unmistakably make out. Lyrics by Rajendra Kishan, music direction by Kalyan ji Anand ji.
सुख के सब साथी दुख में न कोई सुख के सब साथी दुख में न कोई मेरे राम तेरा नाम एक साझा दूजा ना कोई सुख के सब साथी दुख में न कोई जीवन आनी जानी छाया झूठी काया फिर काहे को सारी उमरिया फिर काहे को सारी उमरिया पाप की गठरी ढोई सुख के सब साथी दुख में न कोई ना कुछ तेरा ना कुछ मेरा ना कुछ तेरा ना कुछ मेरा ये जग जोगी वाला फेरा राजा हो या रंग सभी का राजा हो या रंग सभी का अंत एक सा होई सुख के सब साथी दुख में न कोई
And I've got a beautiful song by Jan. That's right. Dilip Kumar Saab, happy birthday to you. And if at all you want to call and wish, I don't know if he checks Facebook now, but of course we are wishing him.
Yeah.
I am sure the wishes will go all the way to him.
Yes, absolutely. And thank you for such a wonderful legacy that you've left behind, Dilip Kumar Saab. And you know, you said 1970s में उनके कोई movie नहीं है. ये गोपी
I
नवीन
didn't say that. I asked you if it's there, and you were telling me.
Well, his movies started flopping in the 70s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all his
Wow.
movies started flopping, and that's part of the reason why he kind of like took a step back, because this movie Gopi also flopped.
Yeah, Gopi was in 70s.
Yeah, it was in the 70s. So every single one of his 70s movies, like, you know, he took a break actually, because it was like, I think, Dastan, Gopi, Sagina, Bairag, all of them failed to make a hit at the box office. And the other thing is, he was also one of the proudest. He also is, you know, he was the first actor in Indian cinema to charge 1 lakh rupees as an actor
wow.
in the 1950s.
1 lakh in 1950 when he made $5,000 from a tea stall.
5,000 rupees.
5,000 rupees in a tea stall.
Yeah.
You can imagine, of course.
1 lakh rupees, although that's a lot of money
But
in
I'll tell
that
you
time.
one thing I'll tell you, I was noticing about his movies, right? He's not a very prolific movie maker.
Yeah.
Like, he only made one movie his entire career. Made one movie.
Like
See,
as a movie maker, yeah, as a showman.
because
I mean,
because Raj Kapoor Saab got into producing his own movies.
Yeah.
Devan Saab produced his own movies.
Yeah.
He did not. He was more of an actor only.
yeah, that's because they had banners, right? Navketan Studios, and then they
कहने का
had...
मतलब है, he was not a prolific movie maker kind of thing, but he gave us at least 100 plus
He
movies.
made one movie, like Amir Khan made for his brother, right?
Uh-huh.
Like that, he made one movie.
Uh-huh.
That movie flopped.
That's what I said, yes. So, Balijan, so that means he has been very sincere about his work.
Right, exactly.
Very sincere about his work. That's why he comes out on his movies as well.
And this, you know, we talk about so many, like Priyanka Chopra going and acting in Hollywood now, and we're talking about, like, you know, actors who, Irfan Khan Saab and all that, people who came here. Dilip Kumar Saab during those days apparently was tapped by Hollywood. Did you know that?
Hollywood tapped many people actually.
Yeah, they actually wanted, they tapped Devanand Saab. Of course, these men looked so handsome, yeah, seriously.
Of course.
And they reached out to Dilip Kumar Saab for this iconic movie, Binajan, Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was asked to, not Hollywood, it was actually a British filmmaker, David Lean. And in this particular movie, he was supposed to be acting, and he declined the movie.
Good choice.
And who got the role?
Who got it?
One of my favorite actors.
Omar Sharif.
Yes!
Anyway.
Yes!
That's true. Omar Sharif also did justice to the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, the thing is, Dilip Kumar Saab, right, has always been kind of a big brother to many people. And the only person he looked up to was a person who was there in industry before him.
Yeah.
Dada Muni.
Yeah.
Ashok Kumar.
Ashok Kumar. He says Ashok Kumar is his inspiration
Yeah.
as an actor because Ashok Kumar was a star Bandhujan in Hindi cinema.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was one of the first movie heroes of Indian cinema. 1919 में उनका film आया था,
हाँ.
which was actually, I remember that particular song of the movie actually, which Mahima ji had played once for us.
Yeah.
So let's go further. How about we jump into a song from one of his movies called Dag, which actually won him an award, right?
Yeah, that was his first Filmfare Award, and in fact, he held the what do you call record for winning back-to-back Filmfare Awards
Wow.
4 times in a row. He has 7 Filmfare Awards, Bandhujan, and that record, of course, was shattered by Shah Rukh Khan afterwards. So, in this movie, that Daag, right? I think who did he act with? Nimmi, right?
Nimmi. Yeah, the beautiful Nimmi. Nimmi ji.
The Nimmi ji who passed away this year,
This year,
in
yeah.
March,
Unfortunate,
Bandhujan.
yeah.
This movie has some beautiful songs. This is again another sad movie, right? All his movies are like real tragedy.
Yeah, he supposedly was tragedy king at that time.
Yeah.
But here's a beautiful song, Manja. Listen to the song. We'll come back, probably talk a little more. Of course, 1 घंटे में क्या बात करेंगे दिलीप साहब के बारे में यार. एक स्पेशल शो तो बनता है उनके लिए. But of course, wishing a very happy birthday. The 98-year-old hero of ours, Bandhujan, who's evergreen, I should say.
Yeah.
And God bless him and everybody in his family as well. Here you go. A nice song. Shailendra ji's lyrics. Tarat Mahmood and Lata ji.
मेरे दिल कहीं और चल, गम की दुनिया से दिल भर गया, ढूंढ ले अब कोई घर नया। मेरे दिल कहीं और चल, गम की दुनिया से दिल भर गया, ढूंढ ले अब कोई घर नया। मेरे दिल कहीं और चल।
You're listening to the Pam Pam Show, Bandhujan. Ye Sham Mastani mein we actually are playing this wonderful songs of Dilip Kumar Saab, whose birthday is today. That is 11th December.
तारे न हो, झूठी आशा के तारे न हो, चल जहाँ गम के मारे न हो, झूठी आशा के तारे न हो, झूठी आशा के तारे न हो। इन बहारों से क्या फायदा, जिसमें दिल की कली जल गई, जख्म फिर से हरा हो गया। मेरे दिल कहीं और चल।
What's interesting, right? 22 he was born,
Huh.
right? 52 this movie came out, a super duper hit. He got an award for this, right?
He got an award. He was his first Filmfare Award for this.
And he went on to be active in the industry until 1998, Bandhujan. Until 1998, he acted in films.
He came back
God
in
bless.
when he took a break in the 70s, right? He came back with more age-appropriate roles after, right? Like in 1981, he came back with a movie, didn't he?
Yeah, 1981 Kranti. Kranti, then Shakti. Eh? How can you forget Shakti?
Kranti
Amitabh
was
Bachchan.
Manoj Kumar, right? Or did he act with Manoj Kumar? Maybe.
Wasn't Kranti a multi...
Yeah, one of those big star cast
Manoj
movies.
Kumar movie, of course. Manoj Kumar made the movie.
Right.
And then this, I think the one which we remember is the Shakti, where Amitabh Bachchan dies in the movie, right? He's a
Oh
dad.
my God, yes, he's his dad.
Yeah.
Oh God, that movie I cried.
Yeah,
Altu Baba.
I know, Fazwani.
We just watched it. When did we watch it? 2009, huh? When did we watch it?
That,
with
but
my
of course, sorry, Bandhujan, we are emotional fools that way.
we can't bear to see Amitabh
One
Bachchan
movie
die.
made me cry, Fazwani.
Yeah,
Dilip Kumar's movie made me cry.
Yeah, not-
Saudagar.
Oh God. That movie is a movie which is a sorry Dilip Kumar साहब आपका birthday है लेकिन मैं कह रही हूँ कि that is when I realized that Subhash Kha has lost it. Seriously, it was like such a it was like a Tylenol recipe movie.
Hey, but you know one thing I'll tell you here when he's talking about inspiring, right? So ये जो है ना आपको एक और चीज बताता हूँ tidbit which you probably will not get if you go Google it also. You'll have to actually read the biography about him and understand more. There is a connection with him, Shah Rukh Khan and Raj Kapoor.
What?
Yeah, Shah Rukh Khan also, his ancestors hail from Peshawar, same place where Dilip Kumar Saab's family came from.
Ah, that's why this, the first person to wish Dilip Kumar Saab, in my Twitter feed at least, the first person was Shah Rukh Khan Saab.
No, but Shah Rukh Khan's November 2nd born people are very sincere that way. We recognize all the heroes in our lives.
Whatever, man.
Hey, but Amitabh Bachchan, right? Amitabh Bachchan also talked about how he has, inspired him. Amitabh Bachchan actually is some Allahabadi. He's an Allahabadi, Bhojpuri speaking guy, right? But one of the movies of Dilip Kumar Saab, which is Ganga Jamuna, was about set at the time, did not make a big hit. It was actually not a big hit. It was one of the movies which he made himself and did not make. But the thing is, that was a movie where he spoke Awadhi, and Amitabh Bachchan Saab supposedly has gone on record to say that when he joined industry and he saw this particular movie, he was taken aback and said that nobody could have gotten the right pronunciation and nuances like how Dilip Saab got it in the movie. So that's something which you should always keep in mind. And of course, speaking of Dilip Saab, and one of the movies I really love and songs which I love is stuck in my mind, right? Has always been this one thing where that Ude Jab Jab Zulfe Teri.
Hey, Alto Baba. Ude Jab Jab Zulfe, yeah, of course, because he looks so handsome in his Zulf Udo face.
He looks so innocent in that.
He looks so handsome.
Handsome, yes, but what I liked about Dilip Kumar Saab, right? In his movies, you look at, there's not the same. Like, Devanand, everything.
Be quiet. Devanand was a good-looking hero.
I
Don't
know,
say anything about Devanand.
But Dilip Kumar Saab could be the character, man. He can be the handsome dude from Leader, or he could be the particular rustic dude from this particular movie called
Naya
Daur.
Oh yeah, you know what? Rustic se yaad aaya, Bhojpuri baat karte na, wo gana, you should play that one, man.
Which one?
What is that? Nain lad jaye hain, tamanwa ma kasak hoi be.
Okay, fine.
But you know what? Apparently, Bandhujan, Altu was telling me during the break that Dilip Kumar Saab didn't know Bhojpuri.
Yeah, he didn't know.
He had no idea of Bhojpuri, and for this, the way he has completely lived that role speaks of the caliber of his acting. So let's listen to that song. It's been a long time since we played that song.
Done. Playing right now, but enjoy this song. I'll be back. This is a beautiful song from the movie Ganga Jamuna, which actually did not do much in the box office, what they say. Yeah, it did do well.
This is Ganga Jamuna?
Yeah.
I thought it was Naya Daur.
No.
Udu is Jab Jab Zulfe.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is the one where he launched his brother, Nasir Khan.
Yes, and this is Awadhi, by the way, Baljan.
होय गवा सारा चौपट मोरा रोजगार ओ नैन लड़ गए हैं तो मनवा माँ कतक होई बेकरी प्रेम का छुट्टी है पटाखा तो धमक होई बेकरी नैन लड़ गए हैं तो मनवा माँ कतक होई बेकरी रूप को मन में बसई बातों बुरा का होई है रूप को मन में बसई बातों बुरा का होई है कोहू से प्रीत लगई बा तो बुरा का होई है प्रेम की नगरी में कुछ हमरा बिहक होई बेकरी प्रेम की नगरी में कुछ हमरा बिहक होई बेकरी नैन लड़ जाई है तो मनवा माँ कसक होई बेकरी प्रेम का छुट्टी है पटाखा तो धमक होई बेकरी नैन लड़ जाई है तो मनवा माँ कसक होई बेकरी होई गवा मन में मोरे तिरछी नजर का हल्ला होई गवा मन में मोरे तिरछी नजर का हल्ला गोरी को देखे बिना निंदिया न आवे हमका फांस लगे है तो करजवा माँ खटक होई बेकरी, फांस लगे है तो करजवा माँ खटक होई बेकरी। नैन लड़ जाई है, नैन लड़ जाई है तो मनवा माँ कसक होई बेकरी। थई त थई त थई 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 झाक दिनक दिन ताक तिनक दिन धाक दिनक दिन ताक तिनक दिन धा। आँख मिल जाई है सजनिया से तो नाचन लगी है। आँख मिल गई है सजनिया से तो नाचन लगी है। प्यार की मीठी गजल, प्यार की मीठी गजल मनवा बिकावन लगी है। झांझ बजी है तो कमरिया माँ लटक होई बेकरी, झांझ बजी है तो कमरिया माँ लटक होई बेकरी। नैन लड़ जाई है, नैन लड़ जाई है तो मनवा माँ कसक होई बेकरी। प्रेम का छुट्टी है पटाखा तो धमक होई बेकरी।
नैना जब लड़ी है वो भैया मन में कसक होई बेकरी। वाह वाह क्या गाना है, माय गॉड।
And क्या dancing किया है दिलीप कुमार साहब ने. My goodness, so cute he looks in this particular song. In total, you know, somebody who looks like so chic and suave as a gentleman. I think that's what Altos, that's what you were referring to, right? His looks.
Yeah.
That he can look equally like Gawar and,
Dude, seriously,
you know, like total.
When I was researching this now, Fadoni, I'm not kidding. Every movie he's had a different look. May it be the leader wears polished look like the guy, right? Naya Dor, like the commoner, right?
Yeah.
The tanga wala kind of thing. This particular song where he's a farmer kind of a thing, right?
Right.
Dude, Emperor role. Mughal-e-Azam.
Yeah.
My God, he looks so
Regal
in that.
Salim.
Yeah, but if you look at it, right, what beautifully, they say the movie is actually more of a tiff between Prithviraj and Madhubala, right? Actually, no, the person who suffered in the whole mix was the person who got sandwiched.
That is Salim.
Salim, and he is shown so beautifully in some of the scenes I was looking at, right, YouTube. Zyada dialogue nahi ho sakta, lekin you feel that, oh my God, so helpless he is, like, no?
Yeah, yeah.
And we should close this particular show with that particular song from this particular movie where he actually is the thing and people are praising him in that particular song.
Wow. So सुनते हैं दिलीप कुमार साहब का एक और iconic movie बंजान मुगल-ए-आज़म से. In fact, he was engaged. He wanted to be married to Madhubala. He was almost engaged to be married, and he वो break off हो गया.
Oh my God.
Ego issues की वजह से. But anyway, from that movie, we're going to listen to this beautiful song that describes Dilip Kumar, I think, in this particular song.
No, yeah, it talks about the people are vying to get his attention.
Yeah.
The courtesans over there, right?
Yeah.
They're fighting against each other. And
Yeah.
He's sitting there quite quietly. And you can make out that kind of subtlety what he's brought to the thing.
हाँ.
Hats off, sir.
इसी के साथ हम आपको बोलेंगे दिलीप कुमार साहब, wish you all the health and long life and happiness. And we will be back tomorrow, Banajan, with Beria Buck, recapping some of the wonderful people of Indian cinema who have left us this year.
Yeah.
Don't forget to tune in. 5 baje tune in kar lijiyega. And stay tuned for Mahima Sanmol Nagme in the next hour. Good night. Shabba khair and a pyar bhara umma from me.
तेरे कदमों पे सर अपना झुका कर हम भी देखेंगे, तेरे कदमों पे सर अपना झुका कर हम भी देखेंगे, अजी हाँ हम भी देखेंगे। बहारें आज पैगामे मोहब्बत लेके आई हैं, बड़ी मुद्दत में उम्मीदों की कलियां
me tell you.